Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to just put on some makeup that's in the Glitzy Fritzyville basket already. None of it's new, but I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I will warn you, don't worry, I'm not now, but my blood sugar dropped in the middle of this and I was like, I can't do my makeup. Anyway, it's a whole thing. If you want to hear all of that, just keep watching. I'm gonna put on the face of the Glitzy Fritzyville basket sitting here. We'll choose strawberry as our exfoliator. I need this. Anyway, I wanted to do a get ready with me really quick. It's not gonna be anything spectacular, I'm sure, but there were some things I wanted to talk about, mainly that I'm sorry I jumped the gun and gave you guys the impression that if you wanted to help out by watching my videos again. You know, I was talking, but in my head, I think you guys can read my thoughts. No, it doesn't work like that, Mary. I mean this for after I have surgery. Like if I lose my voice, then I would appreciate it if you guys did that. Please don't do that right now. You will be so burnt out on me that, you know, even though you were gonna do that, you'd be like, no, I'm sick and tired of watching her. Oh, I mean, trust me, I get on my dang nerves. I'm sure that watching too much of it would get on your nerves.
It's already getting on my nerves.
I'm trying to right now film a bunch of stuff so that while my brother's home, which is this week that I'm filming this, he will be home for a couple of weeks. And, you know, we'll be going through my daddy's garage because basically the contents of that garage was left to my brother, who also has his own workshop, and like a lot of the stuff that's in there he would be using for his own workshop and stuff. When he was here this past Thanksgiving, it was just to kind of survey what all was in there. Now it is to actually fly here, rent a truck, and take it all home. He needs my sister and I to help him. That is too much for one person to do. So I'm gonna need to be away. But you know, I wanted to make sure that I said thank you for the responses that you guys have been giving me on that and your prayers. That biopsy, I mean, I felt you guys praying for me. I truly did. You know, I've already wrote a post on this, but I have become increasingly aware that not everybody sees those posts. You can only see the community tab on a computer if you directly go to the community page of your favorite YouTuber. It's not like it just pops up in your feed, but I would say that only a small percentage of you guys actually see those posts. So basically, I did a post thanking you guys, telling you how peaceful I was during the biopsy, which is a big deal for me because of where it was at. I have a problem with the throat, and this is why I usually have to be medicated if they're gonna do something at the dentist. If they're going to put Novocaine in my mouth, no. Even if they're gonna, I mean, I begged them, please don't. And they're like, no, we will not do that procedure without numbing you. And the reason is because once the Novocaine goes down my throat, it numbs my throat. And because my throat is numb, I convince myself that I am going to suffocate. In my mind, I can't swallow, I can't breathe. I have to take something before I can go. They have to give me gas. Like recently I had to have a tooth pulled. I don't know if I told you guys about that or not, but recently I had to have a tooth pulled. It's in the back, all right? Well, the first day that I was there, I was having like a panic attack. And so my blood pressure was too high and they wouldn't even do it. That's the first time I've ever had my blood pressure taken at the dentist. But anyway, they said my blood pressure was too high and that they couldn't do it. So the next visit, I took my hydroxyzine, I think it's called. I took that before I went and they gave me gas just so they could pull that tooth. Because of course they were gonna numb my mouth. They're not gonna pull a tooth without numbing you. And I was like, please, please don't do that. And they're like, no, there is absolutely no way that we're gonna pull that tooth and not numb you up. So then of course having the thyroid biopsy where they're actually going to take a large needle and go into my neck, I'm like, probably they're not going to numb the inside of my throat, but I'm gonna ask them anyway. And that was where the stress was coming from that day, was thinking they're gonna numb my throat, I'm not gonna be able to breathe. And I asked them as soon as I got in there, will I be able to breathe and swallow okay? And they said yes. And I went, oh, okay, then we're not gonna have a problem, okay? It's just if you're going to make me think that I can't swallow or breathe that we're going to have an issue. This is a boring look, I know, but I'm just trying to hurry up and get this done because me and Shy Guy are going to film a video. Maybe my son, if he gets up in time, we're going to film a video for you where we eat these treats. I'll get into all of that in that video, but I just basically want a basic makeup look going on today. I also wanted to thank you guys for your prayers. And like I said, I didn't mean to make you guys think you needed to go watch videos right now. I was just saying, and I should have said that better, that if it becomes necessary, like if I have surgery and I can't talk and I can't make videos, if you guys could help me out then by watching the videos that you've not seen or whatever, you know, I would appreciate that. So thank you so much. That just means so much to me. What great timing. I just got off the phone with my doctor and I can put this in this video. The results are benign. I couldn't be more thrilled about that. Praise God. And so I'll follow up with him in a couple of weeks and discuss options. But for right now, there's no immediate need to do anything. And I can enjoy my time off visiting with family, even though we'll be working our butts off. But hey, maybe I'll lose a couple of pounds. Also, I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about answering comments. To this day, I won't comment on channels like I watched, say, Jamie French. Okay, I love watching Jamie French. She's hilarious. But I don't ever comment, and I probably see all of her videos, but I never comment on her videos, even though I watch them, because I look at the amount of comments that there are, and there's like thousands of comments, or, you know, even if there's hundreds of comments on a video, I won't comment because I figure that that channel is big enough that she can't possibly read or answer the comments anymore. Well, I don't know. She might be able to read them all, but I doubt very seriously she could answer them all, even though she does have people who work for her to edit her videos and help her film them. And, you know, one of the things, and I'm not going to say that this is not happening, okay, because it could be, but it's hard for me to believe that channels the size of, say, Tati, okay, she says all the time how she reads every comment. And I always think, how? I'm talking about the days when she would film 5 videos a week. Are you doing that? Because I know that I am just over 20,000 and I have a hard time keeping up with the comments. How on earth could she possibly do it? But on a channel that size, there's no way that you can expect any kind of interaction back other than in a video, them saying, you know, thank you for these comments and addressing it in a video. I don't see how they can possibly do that. But one of the things that I've always been happy with about my channel is that I have been able, I mean, I'm sure there's some I've missed here and there, but I've been able to stay caught up on comments on my channel. It's getting harder though. It's not just all about me and my life now. I spend time at my mom's once or twice a week, helping out over there. It's not just me sitting around here filming, editing, and making comments anymore.
20 minutes later.
Sorry, I don't know what we're talking about. I had to shut off the camera because my blood sugar's dropping and my hands are shaking a little bit. And so I had to go deal with that. And then I came back, I forgot what we were talking about. I think it's about comments, but I don't know that for sure. Some of you have told me in the past, one of the reasons that you like my channel is because I comment back. And so I thought I would express this here because it really is a fear of mine that you will leave when I get to the point where I can't comment back on all the comments. You know, if my channel continues to grow, you know, depending on how big it gets, there will come a time that I won't be able to, I mean, I'm having a hard time now because financially speaking, I have to put out 2 videos a week. If I fall under that, I don't make enough money. It's just not, you know, it's just, I just don't make enough money if I fall under that. You might wonder what that has to do with anything. It's because, like, back when I had a different job, I would just cut back on the amount of videos that I made so that I can answer all the comments, but that's not an option for me anymore. And a lot of you have told me over the years, you don't feel like you have to do that. I know the importance of community, but I also am realistic and I know that, you know, I won't be able to do this forever. And that makes me sad too, because I love that. I love reading your comments and commenting back and forth to all of you. Of course, now I could, you know, quit writing books, you know, maybe just give you an emoji or something, you know, to let you know I read the comment, and, you know, I don't have to write a book to everybody. But I want to participate too. But I'm not stupid, and I know that eventually I won't be able to. As I've gotten bigger, I've realized things that, you know, that I made incorrect assumptions about some things. You know, maybe the YouTuber isn't so huge that they can't keep up, but their mental capacity cannot take all of the comments because it's hateful. It's just hateful, some comments that YouTubers get. It would take so much out on your mental health to see over and over and over and over hateful, horrible comments. Now, I will say on this channel, and it's probably age, you know, being mature in years, okay, maybe that's why, I don't know, but I choose to think it's because of the kind of people that make up the Fritzy family. The Fritzy family is not like that. I mean, I can tell you, in a year, I maybe get 5 comments that are not good. And unless you're attacking other people, or I think it's going to cause a fight in the comment section, I'll just leave the comment. But some YouTubers, and I'll tell you, there's one YouTuber that I know for a fact that they have a very lot. When I say a lot, I'm talking 1 million or more subscribers that they don't even read their comments. And I can't say I blame them. So like maybe every 10 comments they get, 8 of them are hate. And, you know, not just hateful, but they say the most horrendous things. It's not constructive criticism. It's just downright hate. And you wouldn't say that to somebody if you were standing right in front of them. So they don't read the comments to save their mental health, a lot of them, okay? It's not necessarily because they're so big. It's because a person can only take seeing so many hateful things. That doesn't happen here. Like I said, it's probably because of the age group of the people who watch my channel. We have several members of the Fritzy family who are in their 30s. So it's not everybody here that is, but I think the kind of 30-year-old who would watch this channel is an old soul. And they are somebody who is just mature-wise beyond their years. So, you know what? I meant to do this first this time, and I got foggy brain. And didn't do it, so I hope it doesn't smear, because one of you told me that you wear brow powder all the time, and this is what you do. You put this on first, then you put on the powder, and I should have done that. But anyway, I'm just running my mouth and not even thinking. This ought to be fun. My hand still feels kind of shaky. I'm sure I'm more shaky on the inside than I am on the out. Anyway, so what I wanted to say was, if I can't comment back to you, please don't leave me.
So needy.
I mean, I have read comments in other channels, and I know, because people say that. I don't watch so-and-so anymore because they don't interact with me. You know, it's just a situation that I worry about a lot. And other people I know, they don't understand this obsession, because they're like, I don't understand. Why do you have to answer all the comments? And the thing is, I don't have to, but it seems like if you took the time, and a lot of these videos are 20 minutes long, so if you take 20, 30 minutes out of your day to watch my videos, and then you leave me a comment, my feeling on it is that I need to reply back to you. But what happens when you get to the point where you cannot do that anymore? It doesn't make me stop watching people's channels that I love, because I am a YouTuber and I understand the time constraint. But I do understand how if you don't have the interaction, you may not want to be there anymore. I know that some YouTubers had gone to the system of answering comments in the first hour only and then hearting everything that came in after they read it, right after that. I just feel like I'm penalizing the people who can't be there. No, I don't want to penalize people who have a job during the day and cannot, you know, and they'll be like, why all of a sudden she doesn't answer anymore? You know, she doesn't love us anymore. Or this one really gets me. When I see comments in other people's sections and they're saying, you know, that she got too big she doesn't care anymore. I just wanted to say that a little bit. And I also wanted to say, has anybody seen Sherry? Some of you that read the comments and correspond with the comments, then you may know who I'm looking for here. I am looking for Sherry, and her handle is, I'm gonna put it here, okay? It's something like Sherry Timothy or something. She lives in Canada and she's married to Timmer. Talks about Timmer all the time. She leaves, you know, that's where she catches up with me, is in the comments. And she'll leave, you know, a longer comment, usually telling me what went on in her week. You know, you just know that some people, they're always going to be there no matter what. You know, like there's a few of you that I correspond with in the comment section. I know you by name. I know what's going on in your life. I know these things, and I feel like I know you pretty well because of the things that go on in the comment section. I feel like some of you, if you haven't been here for very long, might be thinking, oh, I'm leaving because she's like a stalker.
Stop being creepy.
It's not that. It's that I get to know some of you very well. You DM me, you write me, you talk to me in the comments on every single video. You're always there. I know you by name. And then one day you disappear. And we've had this conversation before. And some of you have DM'd me before and said, hey, I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to be gone. And I so appreciate that. Because you're gone and then I'm like, are they okay? Are they in the hospital fighting for their life? I don't know what happened. So Sherry has always left detailed comments in the comment section telling me what's going on, or, you know, really participating in the channel, making sure I know everything. And then one day she's gone. So she's already said all of the things that I'm getting ready to say to you. And, you know, I just came up in my chair. I want to take this opportunity to tell you that when I do that, sometimes it aggravates me when I edit, and sometimes it's like the camera's like a whole bunch of head up here and like from here down is gone, or it's like way down here and my head's gone or whatever. And it's because like right now I am sitting on my foot and it raises me up higher. Now in a little bit I'm going to come off my foot because it'll be asleep, and then you're going to miss, like it'll be like this. So I try to cut in so it's not so obvious that I've got like 3 inches above my head and no chin. But anyway.
Girl, you crazy.
Back to Sherry. Her mom is in one nursing home. And sadly, her dad has had to be put in another nursing home, a different one than her mom. And they're a good distance apart. If you didn't catch me saying, this is all stuff she herself has put out there. So don't think that I am carrying tales out of school. Sherry actually put this stuff in the comments for other people to read. And that may be it. That may be it. She just doesn't have time for YouTube anymore. But here's the thing. I'm writing her email and she's not answering me. I'm just like, I understand if you're busy or something. Can you just tell me if you're okay? And I'm not hearing anything. If you know who I'm talking about, where are Sherry and Timmer? Are they okay? Please let me know so that I know. All right, I'm feeling a little better now. My sugar's starting to come up some. So even though that I'm not a diabetic, I still take my blood sugar when I feel like that to find out, is my blood sugar low or am I starting into a panic attack over something? And since we're talking about YouTube and comments, I also wanted to say, I can't be the only person who's not liking this change that YouTube has made to your names. You guys aren't names now, you're handles. I think I'm just gonna fill in my mouth with this liner today, because if we're gonna be eating a bunch of snacks, I won't have to worry about my lipstick. Okay, so I'm gonna put on a scarf and come say bye to you. And I'm sorry if this video was like so all over the place. That's how I feel. That's the first time that that's ever happened where I've gone low while I'm filming. So I'm just kind of those of you who have blood sugar issues, you understand what I'm talking about. You just kind of fog over. I'm like, I'm surprised I pulled that off at all. And when I'm editing, I might find out I did not. That sucked. Be right back. All right then, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's conversation and watching me. Comment below and tell me how you feel about all of this stuff. You are the best part of the Fritzy family, because I said so. And if you're not having a blessed day, the way you get one is to go be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye. And I'm out.
I had to stop and go make myself a drink, you know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's this? Look, watch these patches. They're like doing a dance. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. I talk to myself all the time. Don't let her fool you.
She's talking about herself.
Talk to myself in third person, too. And I pick that brush is on the floor because I am a mature woman and they're immature people. No. What was that? I mean, it's just time. I don't have any more. Why am I thinking about bread? And I mean the singing group, not the food group. Is bread a food group? I read your diary underneath the tree. Shut up, Siri, I don't like you. I found your diary underneath the tree and started reading about me. Dun, 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 dun. Answering the comments. What's this? Woo, woo, woo. Have you ever pulled over because you heard sirens in a song?
Not even the police.